MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Philadelphia Phillies. Time now for a look at the Rays starting nine. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Bud Norris gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes, he dominates, he mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at first base at Yonder Alonso. When I watch him pick a ball to the dirt, it reminds me when, 1, he was a catcher, but 2, his brother-in-law is Manny Machado. Imagine the workouts they have in the offseason.
Here's Desmond Jennings now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Tampa Bay, center fielder Desmond Jennings.
Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Slow roller back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, right fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Now, Matt, Darryl Parker's one of those guys, you're going to take him to dinner. You know what he's going to order? Steak and potatoes. He is basic. He's going to make sure he does not make a mistake. No sushi, no lasagna. He's not going off the board. Steak and potatoes, man, right here, consistent.
To his left, Guevara. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third baseman number 3, Evan Longoria.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
2 out, nobody on. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Left field and deep. Morgan going back on it, and that one is gone. on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot for Evan Longoria as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
He was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, inducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning. When you're rolling out there on the mound, that might have happened here.
20.
Into the box, Steven Souza, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Wind up and the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to.
We'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will return the inning for the Rays on the home run by Longoria. And Tampa is off and running early. It's 1-0. Now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it, like Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Matt Moore, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And I'm looking out there in the outfield at Kevin Kiermaier. This guy can go get them, make all the throws. That's why at one point in time, he was considered the best defender of all the positions in baseball.
Here's Brock Holt now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, second baseman, Brock Holt.
And that's taken for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Morales. And he makes the throw to first. Holt is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Michael Franco waits on deck. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. As he'll take a look at ball one. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with the 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
As a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Tejada right there. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still trail 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Ike Davis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ike Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Pitch on the way. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Stubbs racing back to the track. He's there and records the first down.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Ruben Tejada.
Now at the plate, Ruben Tejada. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1.
And that
Three balls,
changeup didn't
one
tempt
strike.
anybody and misses for ball 3. Ball
Nope,
4.
that's ball 4. Take your base.
Batting 7th, second baseman. Nick
Digging in the
Franklin.
switch hitter, Nick Franklin. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. And there's a
Inside,
pitch
ball
that
1.
just misses the inside corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Batting
The
8th,
best ones have that late
catcher,
action that just
Joe
starts at the last minute.
Morales.
They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Joel Morales. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Ball 2.
And he lays off the pitch up and in,
2
ball
balls,
2.
No strike.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. 3-0
that's
now.
out.
2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it
ninth,
doesn't lead to anything on the
pitcher number
scoreboard this
55,
inning, it prevents the
Matt
pitcher from
Moore.
having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Ready now, Matt Moore. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball
Ball,
1.
that's off the
Man,
plate.
35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Line drive to center field. And this is down in front of Stubbs for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
The pitcher with a 2 RBI base hit.
The center fielder, Desmond Jennings.
Stepping in now, Desmond Jennings. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Here it comes, 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
To be honest, he just doesn't look that comfortable on the mound right now. He really looks like he's fighting himself on every pitch.
Here he comes on 2-0. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center, and the Rays have opened this up to 5-0.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier.
Right fielder, Kevin
As he'll take a
Kiermaier.
changeup here for strike 1.
0-1.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. 4 runs here in this half inning. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one
The
at
third
all.
baseman, number
It was
3,
over his head
Evan
before he knew it,
Longoria.
bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Set to deliver the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rays lead it 5-0. Now at the plate, Yonder Alonso. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Yonder Alonso.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Moore delivering here on 1-0. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Souza is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6th, left fielder Kevin Vargas.
Standing in, Kevin Vargas. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup. El
Batting
Cambio.
7th,
Listen,
third
if you can keep
baseman,
that pitch in your back pocket and
Augustin
pull it out when you need it, like
Guevara.
he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Augustin Guevara. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in to try it again, Steven
Leading off
Souza.
for the
0
Rays,
for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 20, Steven Souza.
Here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Matt, I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised to see him back out there. Those first 2 innings were rough, but he's fought himself back to get up to the 3rd inning, and let's see how it turns out.
Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Ike Davis.
Here's Ike Davis now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And he misses with it 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lifted in the air out to right. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball,
Batter,
extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Ruben Tejada, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He swings and grounds it to short. There is Franco. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick Franklin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Franklin, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Holt is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tampa Bay leads this one 5-0. Now to the plate, Jeff Mathis. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway.
Jeff Mathis.
Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing, and it disappears away from you.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Standing in now, Bud Norris. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now Moore with a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Brock Holt. And he puts it on the ground to second. Franklin is there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Rays 5 and the Phillies nothing. Scott Kazmir is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring. Joel Morales will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Moore. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Ready once again, Desmond Jennings comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You might be wondering why they hold the runner up. Now you have bases loaded. Anytime you have no outs, you don't want to force that guy to be thrown out. Now you put the pressure on the defense with the bases loaded.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
One-0 count. Here it is. And a changeup right down the middle.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Oh, he got a hanger right there. I know he's going to wish he got that pitch back. That was good hitting pitch right there. Just froze him, looked like.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
This is on the ground over to first. Out to second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
A base is loaded. The last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. 7 runs, just 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hit to third. Throw on to Alonso, takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Rays 7 and the Phillies nothing. Justin Verlander, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 35, Justin Verlander.
Riding in once again, Drew Stubbs. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Drew.
In tied at 93, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Verlander deals the 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Mike.
Ready for another chance? Maikel Franco reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. The pitch.
Nope.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Oh, he brought it back.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose.
Striding in, Jose Bautista comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at bat. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one.
Ball two.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Verlander gets the sign. 2-2 on its way home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Here's Yonder Alonso.
Yonder Alonso.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Ready on 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Rays 7 and the Phillies 1.
Your attention, please.
Marte gets the
Now
call to
pitching for
pitch
the
here, and he'll
Phillies,
try to sort this
number
mess
11,
out. He's going to try to at
Newton
least eat
Marte.
a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in once again, Steven
Leading
Souza.
off for the
It's
Rays,
been an 0 for 2
the
effort
left fielder,
for him
number
to this
20,
point.
Steven Souza.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a
that's
fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Here it comes on 1-1. And there's
2
ball
balls,
2 now.
1 strike. Ball
And he
3.
lays off again. Ball 3. Waiting on deck is Ike Davis. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he
Up
didn't
next
get
for
that
Tampa
call.
Bay,
Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready for another shot now. Ike Davis. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a called strike. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Davis waits on the 1-1.
Ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A runner at second, nobody out. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Three and 1. Here it is. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of swing that makes you anxious for the season start. Track the ball all the way and just exploded on it for a homer. He looks ready.
The batter,
Stepping in now, Ruben
shortstop,
Tejada.
Ruben
He
Tejada.
will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here it comes. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately he just fouled it off.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Grounded to short. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nick Franklin.
Digging in, Nick Franklin. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Hit sharply toward the right side. In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Morales.
Into the box, Joel Morales. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Couple of walks for him thus far. The 0-1 on its way. A fastball right over the outside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Slice down the left side, but foul. The next 0-2. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The pitcher, number 35, Justin Verlander.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Verlander. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside. A runner on first with 2 away. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Rays 9 and the Phillies 1. Lucius Siffel will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Lucius Siffel.
Into the box now, Kevin Vargas. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Kevin Vargas.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. In there for strike 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Soft liner towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Third baseman, Augustin Guevara.
Into the box now, Augustin Guevara.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Comes set and the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, catcher, Jeff Mathis.
Stepping in, Jeff Mathis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Three and 1. Here it is. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. He's ready. Now the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Payoff pitch one more time. Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Rays 9 and the Phillies 1. Hector Santiago gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in once again, Desmond Jennings. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Number 8, Desmond Jennings.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll keep Jennings off base as he's retired for the first down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And that misses 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of a pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay sixth. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Mathis is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead.
Your
John
attention, please.
McCoy enters
Now
to do the
pitching for the
pitching in the
Rays,
bottom of the sixth.
Number 56, John McCoy. Pinch hitting
Damian
for the Phillies,
Trejo is going to
number
come off the
55.
bench as he'll be asked to lead
Damian
off the bottom of
Trejo.
inning number 6. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now the 0-1.
Ball
1-1.
That's a
Down
big
21.
fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Now the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kiermaier giving chase, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Brock Holt now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's
Center
check
fielder.
swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Stubbs waits on the 2-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Michael Franco would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The next 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They trail big. It's 9-1. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Gelman Sorensen enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Gelman Sorensen.
Harry
for Tampa
Lowry
Bay.
is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Lowry.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. The 0-2 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
First baseman
Hey,
number
not
17.
a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Your
Patrick
attention, please.
Kenny will
Pinch
move
hitting
into the
for
on-deck
Tampa Bay.
circle now to try to
Number
get something
30.
started here with
Patrick
1 gone in the inning.
Kenny.
And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Outside. 2-1. 1 out. Nobody on. Shot toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Woo, that's one of those you chuck and duck. He just smoked that ball right back up the
The
middle.
batter, number 11, shortstop, Ruben Tejada. Your
Derek
attention, please.
Terry
will be summoned
hitting
off
for
the
the
bench
Rays,
here as he'll pinch hit with a
number
runner
16,
at first and one gone in the inning.
Terry.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stubbs moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick Franklin.
Ready for another chance? Nick Franklin. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes, 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a drive out to left center field. Kenny rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner from first comes around to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Joel Morales, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Rays 10 and the Phillies 1. Harry Lowry will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Playing left field, number 21,
Derek Terry will stay in the ballgame as the new shortstop.
Number 16, Derek Terry.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Marshall Kelton will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Daniel Descalso is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Richie Carpenter, meanwhile, will take over at first base as a part of a double switch. Alejandro De Aza is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. Swung out and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. The 0-2 home. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Another 1-2 delivery. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch.
That's in.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Another payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that at bat would put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Gerard Dyson will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Gerard.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Chris Light will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Light.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
1 out and a runner on second base. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Lowry is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Now batting, third baseman, Agustin Guevara.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Agustin Guevara. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way out in front.
0-1 pitch. Fouled back. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 out here and a runner at second. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Alejandro De Aza will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 12, Alejandro
Chris
De
Light
Aza.
will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Chris Light.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt McCormick will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jose Iglesias will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So coming to the plate, Daniel Descalso.
Leading off
and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Therefore it is De Aza, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder.
Time now for our starter
Desmond
comparison,
Jennings.
and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings.
Your
Mark
attention, please.
Bacon will move
Pinch
into the
hitting for
on-deck
Tampa
circle
Bay,
now to try to get
number
something
9.
started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Bacon.
Right side, scooped up on the backhand, and he'll step on first himself for the out. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look here at our line score through the first 7. Alberto De La Cruz will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
De La Cruz.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit high. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Another try at 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Light has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Alberto De La Cruz will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Alberto De La Cruz.
Nick Bryson comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Antonio De Jesus will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Riding in once again, Jeff Mathis. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. A changeup over the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys get comfortable standing in the batter's box. From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And there's his first base hit in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Well, they've been able to shut down this offense all day so far. That's only the 3rd hit in the game. We're late in the game right now.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready? Now the payoff pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Lucas Duda will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run full now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Full count. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Carpenter is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, center fielder, Drew.
Scott Van Slyke will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. It's the Rays 10 and the Phillies 1. Scott Van Slyke will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 33.
Ryan Webb comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Ryan Webb.
Ben Zobrist is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second. Jake Elmore will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another 0-2 home. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Ready on 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
In now, Harry Lowry, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. This one's down to third. Iglesias is up with it. Zobrist on to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Richie Carpenter.
At the plate, Richie Carpenter. And a foul pop behind the plate. Mathis waits on it, and that's the third out. Rays held in check here. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Jake Elmore is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 83.
Fernando Abad enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Fernando Abad.
Ernie Harris will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And this is taken outside for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Popped up. Descalzo is there for it. One down.
Now batting, right fielder, Alejandro De Aza.
Herschel Zambrano will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Zambrano.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
Into the box now, Eric Rojas, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, left field.
Todd Ryan will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-2 home. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. First and second now, one man out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit to short. And that's through into left. A base hit. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Sean O'Malley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher.
Number 37, Sean O'Malley.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Sent on the ground out to second. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. Bud Norris worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Flezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays. 10 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs on 5 hits. 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Matt Moore. The loss goes to Bud Norris. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.